Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more, yet another zombie survivors. Today we're gonna run a different type of build. We're gonna be running a Shrapnel Bros run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run basically just a duo run. We're gonna run the SWAT and we're gonna run the tank. And we're gonna focus mainly on the two shrapnel abilities that these characters get. SWAT is going to go heavy into weapon, and then with Ricochet we're going to pick up the shrapnel upgrade, where basically each hit is going to do the shrapnel blast, and then the tank is going to get minefield, and that's going to do shrapnel blast 2 on explosions. So those are going to be the two things that we sort of focus on the most here. We're gonna go pretty heavy into weapon for SWAT, and then we'll go sort of heavy into more ability damage and cooldown for the tank. And since we're only running 2 characters, we might be able to max these guys out and then start getting minor level ups that will really help geared towards those 2 specific things. So we're going to run SWAT as our main character. We're going to run Isolated City, Endless, and we're actually going to run difficulty 2 this time to see how this works on the harder difficulties. We're going to run basically a full damage build here. We're not going to take any of the extra health, any of the extra armor. This is all in on DPS. So we're going to run the kinetic badge type. And so yeah, shrapnel is a bleed, but 90% of what we do with these characters is going to be kinetic type with their weapons. We're going to run critical chance of 20. We're going to run extra critical damage of 50%, and then we're going to run the additional 25% damage. So let's jump in. So this will definitely be a little bit harder, and it's definitely only going to, since it's only going to be a 2-character run, it'll be interesting to see how good this is. We're going to be running 2 strong characters though, with pretty good early game DPS. So we should be okay. We'll see. And then we'll pick up, I mean, we're still gonna max out all their abilities. We'll pick up the turrets. We'll pick up taunting turrets. We'll pick up the cog wheels. Those will be kind of the next things we really want to pick up. But hopefully the extra increased damage sort of will really help us here. Okay, so let's go with Ricochet. We might want to pick up an early turret too, just to help out. Or maybe a helicopter strike. Yeah, let's pick up a helicopter strike. Pick up a little extra abilities because we'll probably need them to help clear out the larger hordes. See, like, that is super helpful. All right, let's go pistol. Let's go Ricochet. And you know, I might even ban some abilities here. You know, I think we might ban Grenade Trail. Let's do that. Let's try to get into the minor level ups a little bit quicker. I'm not gonna pick up the tank yet. Okay, good. He didn't even show up anyway, so let's do pistol. And then when we get to the tank, I'll banish bombing strike too. So we'll banish that ability, just so we keep it thematic. Because for those that don't know, we haven't really reiterated a lot recently, but we commit to the build here, so that's the motto of the channel. All right, let's go SMG. So we're really gonna build into this, just these specific ones. We're definitely gonna pick up crit stuff here, because I do have high crit chance, high crit damage. So anything that helps with crit, so right here, this is a 100% one we're gonna take. Weapon attacks on full health enemies are always now critical. And now that I have the extra critical damage, for sure, I might even take magazine clip at some point, doubles the amount of ammunitions for all weapons. That'll be really good because we're gonna run assault rifle and minigun. But for now, we'll take this one. Okay, we'll do more SMG. So our DPS should be pretty high right now, which it seems like it is. I definitely want to do some more duo and solo runs too. So you'll probably see us trying that a little bit more. Let's go more assault rifle again. So I'm curious to see how well these guys can hang now on solo. Especially now that everybody has their own level up tree. Okay, we'll go ricochet. Okay, so with things like this, we'll go either weapon damage or cooldown reduction. Let's do damage. We are going to be pretty squishy. That's going to be an issue because I usually love taking that extra 500 health and 50 armor. That's a really, really good badge. I've never really invested fully into a full-on DPS build. Okay, I do want to take the tank here. No, you know what? We can wait one more. We still have enough level ups here to do here. And if worse comes to worse, we do take minor level ups with this character. That's the in-game plan anyways. Okay, so we're gonna do shattering. Weapon projectiles now break into multiple shards, dealing slashing damage with a greater chance of causing bleed. Okay, see, so this is the stuff we're gonna get here, like weapon. I kind of want to just take that, like I'll take the weapon critical damage. So that's the kind of stuff, that's sort of the benefit that we're gonna get here by banishing some of these abilities. Ring of Power is broken, so we're not gonna take that, at least as far as I know. 5 seconds without taking damage can increase by 25%. That could be, yeah, let's do that. For each 5 seconds without receiving damage, increases your damage by 1%. But getting hit resets it. So this is going to be... That's going to be a little bit more early game, probably. But I do love the idea of committing to full damage here. So getting an additional 25%. Damage. So right now it's like at 154. Okay, let's do, yeah, we're not going to do ability duration. Let's do the turret. Do the turret again. Okay, let's do the weapon cooldown reduction here. Okay, so we're gonna do the provocation. Now spawns 3 turrets, which taunts enemies. I think I would prefer the taunt versus the explosives. I like the idea of also just having 3 turrets now, especially ones that can taunt. That's pretty amazing. Okay, let's do weapon cooldown reduction. Okay, we'll do the helicopter strike. do weapon damage. Okay, let's do weapon damage. Okay, so we could do the mod chip right here. Allows critical hits to give a stacking buff of weapon cooldown reduction and weapon attack speed. That's gonna pair really well with what we have going here, so sure. Okay, let's do weapon critical damage, probably. Okay, no tank yet. Let's re-roll and get him. Okay, take the tank. Okay, so let's banish bombing strike. We'll go... I guess here we'll go saw blades. Okay, let's go minefield. So minefield's the one we're gonna try to take here. Minefield again. After we do minefield, we're gonna go right into his weapon and saw blades. Probably saw blades though. I think that might be a higher priority here. Okay, let's go minefield. I don't think we've gotten hit in a while. So I'm assuming our buff is still up. What is it at? 184? Alright, let's see. Defeating an enemy or boss reloads your weapon and grants cooldown reduction. That could be pretty good. Cooldown reduction is pretty decent, but I already have this, so that might be maybe overkill. Stretcher is probably actually a really good one too, but I think we'll take the stretcher later if I do take it. So for now, let's take the coffee cup. Okay, let's do Let's go with ability damage on the tank. This is really going to be a mishmash build of ability damage and weapon damage. Okay, we're not gonna do taunts, so let's do the saw blades. We may or may not get just, I don't know. No. I'm trying to kind of think if I want to take any sort of, hold on. Trying to think if I want to take any sort of like ability reduction or duration on the SWAT, but I don't think so. I'm not really going to rely on the turrets for damage. I mainly just want them for the taunt. Okay, so let's liberate this. We'll do Fury Unleashed. Okay, so there's the Shrapnel. Drops fragmentation mines that deal additional slashing damage. So let's do that. Okay, let's do saw blades. Saw blades. We've been getting really good DPS items from the crate, so let's keep that going. Yeah, this one would be cool. How much are we gonna have though? Not a lot here. Normally this one would be super good. This is gonna give us 3% weapon crit damage, 6% attack speed, and then 9% cooldown reduction. I don't think we're gonna get any other tags though. We're not gonna get any electric. We're not gonna get any chem. We're not gonna get fire or frost. So we would be stuck at what we're at right here. But honestly, that's not horrible. Like 9% weapon reduction, 6% attack speed, and then only 3% critical damage. It's not horrible because you're getting 3 good stats that I want. So I guess we'll just take that. That's a replaceable item though, for sure. Okay, let's do weapon crit chance on SWAT. We didn't even get the full 5% there. The game really needs to tell us when we're gonna start getting diminishing returns. I know it's been mentioned a lot. All right, let's do the cogwheels. So now we get 2 layers of the saw blades. Okay, let's do Fury. No, let's start going with the weapon now, shotgun. So every time we kill an elite or a boss too, we're getting that cooldown reduction. And there's a lot of elites. All these elites with the red around them, those are elites. All right, let's do... No, let's do Fury Unleashed. I'm gonna, yeah, let's switch over to Fury Unleashed, because that's gonna do Cooperate. So that's gonna switch over to Cooperate, and we'll split the bonuses between both the characters. This is a higher difficulty too, and we're still doing really well. Okay, let's go Fury Unleashed. Okay, Standing Still. Standing Still is decent. I don't know. I think we'll take this for now again, just because, like, why not? We have, when we don't receive damage, we get increased damage. When we get extra crits with this, so now holding still is going to give us extra damage too. So, but is that the movement speed has to be just while I'm standing still? After 2 seconds to standing still, every second pass grants a bonus max stats of, yeah. So, because I don't want to take a -10 movement speed, but let's do that. So let's get kind of in a safe place, and we'll do... That one's probably replaceable too at some point. I don't think I'm going to hold on to that one too long. Okay, let's do ability duration. And we'll put that on the... Oh wait, no. If anything, I want ability cooldown more than duration. So let's go with... Let's just go with weapon damage. All right, we'll liberate. We'll do Fury Unleashed. Okay, so we want cooperation. Ability is now shared between all survivors, and that's pretty cool because we only have 2 survivors. So we're not even going to have to share this between 3 of us. It's going to be just split between 2. So 35% damage, 60% attack speed, and then 60% weapon reduction. All between just us 2. Alright, let's do weapon. No, let's go. Let's try to get helicopter out of here. Because we're only a couple. And we're not going to do the chemtrails. We'll do the other one. Supporting fire or whatever it's called. Okay, none of these. I'm not in a rush to really replace any of these right now, so I think I'm okay with just staying on what we have. Let's banish the burning enemies. Yeah. I do want to get the crab at some point. The crab is going to add more crit damage. Okay, so we're going to do gunner here. Helicopter now also supports the squads by firing at enemies near their location. So we're going to keep it clean. We basically don't have any sort of elemental damage here, and we're not going to. We're keeping this strictly on shrapnel with a little bit of bleeding and then kinetic. Okay, let's do ability damage on the tank. I kind of want to mix them up evenly too. I don't want to. We've been going pretty heavily into SWAT. I don't want to go all into SWAT. I want to give everybody a fair shake here. Okay, let's see. So again, I would prefer duration is okay. So what we're going to talk this out for is duration is really only going to be good for this ability. If I get cooldown, I would prefer cooldown reduction because I want to support the minefield the most. And that's obviously going to help both of these. The cogwheels don't matter. They're out all the time. So if I get the option to take ability reduction, cooldown reduction, I'm going to take that. So this isn't going to be as high a priority. Neither is this. Ability damage for this guy, no. So we'll just take shotgun. So let's liberate. Okay, so ability area, no. Weapon cooldown reduction, no. Ability crit damage, no. We'll take shotgun. Oh, we got hit. Dang it. That means we lost our bonus. I don't think we've gotten hit in a while. Okay, weapon crit damage, yes. Ability crit damage, yes. But let's go with weapon crit damage. There is a chance too, now that I'm kind of thinking on this, I might banish the minigun. Because all my weapon damage is put on... All my weapon damage is being put on the SWAT. And so I feel like I want him to be landing the critical hits for that first strike. So I'm going to have to think about that one. Okay, we're not going to take any of these. We can, let's see, every 300 points of max HP grants you critical chance. That's not really going to be that much. At least not enough to replace any of these, I think. Especially since we didn't take the 500 HP. So armor and dodge chance is a no. If we had 3 for the crit chance, maybe. Okay, pump action, weapon cooldown reduction, weapon crit chance. Let's lock down. I hate the lockdown on this game. It's so broken. We'll just do the pump action then. So I might just stop at the pump action for this guy. I'm gonna think about it. We could run, I could run rocket launcher instead, but I don't think rocket launcher is really that good of a weapon. And I don't think I really put any points into it either. I don't think I have many points into rocket launcher. I think I mostly have them into... Okay, none of these. So we'll do pump action again. So our weapon damage is at 238 when we hold still. Oh, gotta move. Then it drops down to 189. Alright, ability cooldown reduction, yes, and we'll put that on the tank. Okay, ability reduction, weapon cooldown reduction. Let's max out pump action. I mean, part of the reason too I don't want to go into rocket launchers, I don't have any explosive stuff either, so I don't think it makes sense. It either makes sense to stop at the pump action, or we just take the minigun. I don't think rocket launcher's not the right choice here. Okay, liberate again. Okay, so now here's the decision. What can I see, like, what damage this does? 90 damage. I think we'll just keep this. I think I'm just gonna keep this. But then that means these are gonna stay here. So I'm gonna have to, and I only have one banish. So let's banish rocket launcher. We'll take weapon attack speed. Okay, let's see. None of these. Bleeding, no. Reach tag type over 3, no. Let's reroll. Okay, the military training one is pretty good, but... Oh, the crab. We're 100% taking the crab. When a damage dealt against a full health enemy is a critical hit, the final damage amount is half times higher. What are we gonna replace, though? Probably... Probably this one at this point. We're still not really taking damage, so this one stacks up pretty high. This one takes a little while to get, though, huh? Each 5 seconds without receiving damage. You need to do it for 25 times. That's a lot. Whereas this one, you get... After 2 seconds of standing still, you get 10% damage. Yeah, this one definitely takes a lot to stack. Maybe that one could be a little bit quicker, but... I guess we don't really take damage. Weapon attacks on... So we 100% keep this. So I guess it's between the coffee cup or this. I think at this point we do this one. Because This one probably gives us way more cooldown reduction, weapon cooldown reduction, because there's bosses and elites almost all the time now. It instantly reloads our weapon. This one really is just giving us attack speed and 3% crit damage, so let's replace that. Okay, let's do... Man, I wish I could banish this. But you know, I don't know. I'm so torn if I should take this or not. We'll just take it. There's only 2 of us shooting, so there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room here for everybody to be landing crits. It's fine. There's only 2 of us, so... And that'll give the minigun more range, too. Oh, wait, whoa, what hit me? Oh, man, I didn't see what hit me there. This is going to be an issue, too, with life. That's why I want to get that stretcher that I was talking about. But that's going to counteract holding still. But maybe... maybe when I get hit, that's... Or maybe I would just... Maybe I get rid of the holding still one at some point, because I don't know how viable that's going to be for sure. It's a lot of damage, though. Alright, let's just do the minigun. I really wish they would put lifesteal back in this. I'm pretty bummed that they don't have it anymore. I don't think lifesteal is broken. I just think they need to redo it. These guys are starting to get really hard to kill. This is gonna... I definitely think I'm gonna have to get rid of this no movement thing, because these guys are starting to get tough. Okay, minigun is now maxed out. I think we might be okay with my items at this point. Other than this. So I'm just trying to, I guess we'll go for it now that I had to move. So I'm just trying to debate the risk reward of coming up for one of these things. Okay, these are a no. The killing spree could be really good though. That would pair well with this one. That wouldn't give us damage, but that does give us attack speed and weapon cooldown reduction. But I think we might have plenty with this one. I'm pretty sure killing spree doesn't give us damage. I don't think it does. I think it's just attack speed, cooldown reduction. Okay, so I think we'll just stick with what we have then. Okay, I want to see. I think maybe it does ability too. Ability reduction is at 20. So that's still at 20. So no, it doesn't do ability stuff. It's only weapons. Okay, so let's do cooldown reduction. So now is where it's going to start getting fun, because now we're going to start getting all our customization picks on Oh, weapon crit. Wow, that is huge. That's a weapon critical damage, 80%. How much is that going to give me though? It's at 330 right now. Oh, it gave me the full 80 too. Awesome. I wasn't sure if that was going to have the diminishing returns or not. It didn't. Yeah, I think we're going to ditch the moving still because I don't think I want the holding still. I know it gives me big damage, but I think I can pick something else up that'll give me decent damage too, because I still want to move in towards all these SOSs and things like that. I don't know. It's such a huge damage boost though. Okay, let's do crit chance. Okay, let's do... oh man, none of these are really that good, huh? Ability crit chance, no. Ability area, no. Weapon crit chance on you, no. Ability damage on you, no. Let's re-roll these. Okay, we'll do weapon crit chance on you. That was hardly any. I think I got like half of that. Because there's two military things. Seems like a lot of military things are dropping. But there's two of them I need to come get. Okay, ability cooldown reduction, put on the tank. Alright, weapon damage, ability, let's do weapon damage. Okay, then I want to come get this item. I guess we'll just keep going for the items and see if anything shows up. Weapon crypts have a chance to reduce abilities of every ability. That's so good. Especially since well, I guess it doesn't matter how many abilities we have, it's every ability. Oh man. Part of me doesn't want to give this up though. Man, this is a tough one because that means more turrets, more mines, more Fury Unleashed. So let's see. I wish I could see my characters here. Like I wish I could click on the characters. It's a bummer you can't do that kind of stuff while you're here. Because this would go well with Fury Unleashed, and then I could probably get rid of one of these cooldown reduction ones. And on top of that, it would pair well with everything else. So let's do that. I'll probably just replace this one. Or maybe this one. Because this one, it grants higher stacks. But they only last for 1 second. So it's really hard to keep the stacks super high on that. Whereas this one... we pretty much, you keep the stack for 10 seconds and we're defeating bosses and elites all the time. I wish we could see how high we were keeping our stacks, but the instant reload and weapon cooldown. Alright, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna replace this one. This one gives me attack speed and cooldown reduction. This one just gives me cooldown reduction. I think we can maybe deal without that for a little bit. I think, yeah, look, my weapon cooldown reduction is so good anyways. That was overkill. Look how fast they're reloading their weapons. I think that was the smart choice. I don't need both of those. This is getting really hard though. And again, this is the harder difficulty too, and with only 2 characters. So this is, we're kind of holding up here to, oh no! We're kind of holding up to some of our other builds here. All right, let's do critical damage. What sucks about getting hit too is I got hit and I moved. So I lose all of that. I lose all of that bonus. Okay, let's do ability. Let's re-roll these. Oh man. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Everything's an ability for the same character. And then we get everything for this character. I guess we could do, this is, oh my god. All right, I guess we could do ability crit chance. See, so now I just lost all my weapon. Lost all my weapon stack damage. I need to get some health. Oh yeah, oh my, what? Oh my god, did I step in poison or something? This is why, if I see... Okay, we're definitely gonna... Okay, this is panic mode now. This is why I want to get that stretcher. Alright, let's do... weapon damage. Oh my gosh. All right, liberate. Weapon damage, ability cooldown reduction. Okay, these are no. Man, there's a lot of military trainings on here I gotta try to get. Okay, let's do weapon damage. SWAT. Oh my, what? Did I just get one hit by a regular zombie? I did, for like 1500 damage. Oh my gosh, that's so unfair. Oh man, that we were doing so good there. We were doing so good. Man, the turrets still did. Look at how much damage these turrets did. Oh, I'm so disappointed. That was a one shot. I'm pretty sure that regular, that might have been an elite though. He hit me for 1500 damage to one shot me. That's the problem with having such low health like this. If we would have had that plus 500, we would have taken that hit, but we would have sacrificed so much damage. So automatic, I'm actually, yeah, I wonder if the minigun sort of stole some of the assault rifle's thunder here. Because I'm kind of surprised to see the DPS be this low on this one for all the damage we put into this. And then minigun stepping up on top. I'd be curious. I'm wondering how minigun did so much more damage, even though this guy had 217, 40, 440, 157, 34. Like, it wasn't even close. The weapon stats were not even close. But this guy did, he almost, I mean, obviously he did less damage, but that DPS was way higher. I wonder if he was stealing some of the thunder with these ones now. Attacks on full health enemies are now critical. And that dropped some of his DPS down. I don't know. But this guy had way more. Just way more. 50% more weapon damage. 6% more crit chance. And then like almost 130 more crit damage. Pretty similar attack speed. And then about 15% more cooldown reduction. He just had way better weapon stats. This is, yeah, it's so weird. I put all the weapons, so I put all my weapon stats into assault rifle, and this guy still out damaged him with his weapon. And then I put all my ability damage and cooldown reduction and stuff into this character, and the turrets still outstruck like everything else here, which I guess isn't super surprising because the turrets kind of hit everything. But that is kind of funny. Like the saw blades were more defensive measures when they get in close, you know, we kill them. So I can understand why these weren't doing a lot. Minefields are kind of spread all over the map though, so these are being activated all the time. That was interesting. I'm really surprised to see the assault rifle so low compared to 8700 over here. But that was a decent run. We did last about 28 minutes on the higher difficulty, so I would say that was pretty solid for a two-person run. We had a lot of kinetic, not really a lot into anything else. So yeah, good job. That was fun. All right, that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.